Welcome to MetalVice In 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined with your other host,
Karen.
And today we're going to talk about earplugs and what we think about thems.
Kind of talk about earplugs.
We're going to do our best here. So we're just going to start the timer and jump in.
Okay, I'll say mine first.
All right, fine. The timer's going.
I don't like earplugs.
So I wanted to talk about that. Like, I wear earplugs all the time.
Yes.
At shows. Well, almost all the time. You don't wear them at all.
No, I've tried.
You've tried, but you don't wear them.
No.
Why not? Well, like, what's the thing that you don't like?
Some of them, like, I guess we could talk about the kinds, but like the foam ones, I can hear myself like breathe, and like if I open my mouth and stuff, I just don't like it. Like, it's like the sound.
Weird.
Like, it's almost like hearing somebody else. Like, I don't like chewing. I don't like things like that, and I feel like you can kind of hear that, like when I wear the foam ones.
That's weird. I don't have that experience at all.
Even the other ones that we'll talk about that we end up buying that you
the
like.
The loops, right?
The loops, yeah. When I tried those at the last one of the last concerts we went to, they're better. They don't have like that sound, or I don't feel that, but it's the music is so muffled, which I get. That's the point of earplugs, is so you don't have like the high decibel sound in your ears. But it's not the same experience to me.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, so I used to not wear earplugs growing up. I'd always go to shows. There was my first Black Label Society show at Valor. Not Valor. Where's the one we always... Yeah, Valor Ballroom.
Valor, yeah.
And I remember leaving that show being like, holy fuck, I feel like my ears are bleeding. Like, it literally hurt. And there have been other times where I hear like ringing. And recently, in the last few years, friends have taken me to like EDM shows, and we'd stand like right next to the fucking amps, and the bass would like just be boom, boom, boom. And one of our friends always had earplugs, and I would always use them, put them in. Like, that's the first time I used them, and it didn't really affect the sound for me. It was definitely quieter. It wasn't as loud, and didn't hurt my ears for sure. And from time to time, I would take them out just to experience what it was without. And once I had them in and took them out, I realized I did not like the sound with the headphones out of my ear. I preferred it with the headphones in because I didn't get the muffled sound.
Not headphones.
What? Yeah. I didn't get the muffled sound that you were talking about, but I got like the less high pitched sort of stinging or hurting sort of feel.
Okay.
And that was nice.
Yeah, I like that feeling.
You like to be hurt and like have your ears like hurt?
So I remember the same thing that you're talking about with the Black Label Society, and I remember we went to an Avatar show at House of Blues, and for the full next 2 days my ears were ringing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is ever going to go away. Like, it got to the annoying point, but House of Blues is so small, and like the sound is just so packed in there. But now going to concerts, I don't really get ringing ears ever. Milwaukee Metal Fest I did, but that was 3 days. 3 days. 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days of indoor metal music all day long.
In small, compact areas.
Small areas, yeah.
Some situations.
Yeah, so I think that's the only reason why I had the ringing on Sunday when we were done, or like Saturday when we were done. But I don't really get that piercing ringing anymore in my ears. Which is probably meaning my hearing's gone. But
maybe. Because, I mean, once you get tinnitus, I think it's like that high-pitched constantly type sound. We have one friend who, once again, went to the EDM shows with us who never wore earplugs. And I think he has that now. Like, he's like, I'm just laying in bed at night and I hear like this constant.
Oh, I don't have that yet. So
it's like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I opted to start using earplugs. And we went with the cheap foam ones that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Normally they're like that neon orange. The ones we have right now are neon green.
Yeah.
But they're the small little foam ones that you can like squeeze down, and I'll squeeze and roll them to this little thin thing and shove them in my ear. Sometimes I get them like really deep. Sometimes I don't by mistake. I don't know. Also kind of disgusting, FYI. You pull them out and get all this earwax.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Kind of a good way to clean it out, I guess. But but those are what we've been using a lot. And I was talking to a friend who got me into using earplugs. And I think at one point he had the really expensive, like $300 version ones. Somehow he like either got them in a raffle or he actually spent the money. I can't remember exactly how he got them. But I was asking him, like, are those better or are they worse? He's like, yeah, they're a little bit better but not worth $300.
Yeah.
And those foam ones are so goddamn cheap that you can buy probably a fucking case for half the price of $300 and be set
Yeah,
for
I think we spent
20 years.
$8 on Amazon for the bottle that we buy.
Yeah.
And they've lasted 2 years.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. And we still have some.
Yeah.
So if you have the disposable income and want to do the ones that like get fitted around your ears and whatnot, by all means, go get them. But the foam ones are super easy to do. These loop ones that you got.
And we're not sponsored, by the way. We bought these on Amazon.
You got them because you thought you'd like them because they look like earbuds.
They are like earbuds, so they have the same like even your headphones that you're using now, but like or the Apple ones, the Apple Pros I guess have it, but like the I'm
getting it. I got it.
But they have like the little ear things that like a headphone.
Right, like the things that go into the headphones that go into your ears. They have those little things, and it's like this little circle thing.
Yeah, and that's like the headphones I use for work. So like I'm used to wearing those.
Right. You tried them. You didn't like them. I was like, all right, give them to me. I'll try them. I honestly don't mind them that much.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just don't like the concert sound.
Fair. It might be something you just have to get used to.
Maybe. I probably should buy another pair because I think you're going to keep those.
If you want these, try them. I highly, highly recommend that you and anybody.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Use headphones or not headphones.
Earplugs
when you're at a live show. I mean, think about every member of every band wears earplugs, and they're behind the mics.
Yeah.
Or not mics, the
amps.
And mics also.
Yeah.
They're behind the mics and the amps.
No, they're in front of the mics just screaming into the crowd.
Yes, exactly. So I've tried these the last couple of shows. I like them. They're reusable. So long term, they'll save you some money.
They did come with this little case that you can put like on your key ring or whatever.
The
I don't
case
carry
is
keys.
Garbage,
yeah.
But
it's not very
them
good.
themselves are fine.
Yeah.
One time I did forget headphones, but I had my...
No, you forgot earplugs, but you had your headphones.
I forgot earplugs, but I had my AirPod Pros that have like the noise canceling effect to them. Mm-hmm. And those actually worked pretty well. I saw a bunch of people who have worn those, especially like security. We're at time real quick. But I've seen like security members wear them and other patrons wear AirPods and with the noise canceling and whatnot. And I tried them on that night. And it worked really, really well, honestly. My fear would be the charge. Especially like an all-day show. Are they going to last? So, by all means, I can't get that back in.
I know you broke them.
By all means, I would definitely wear earplugs. The foam ones, they work just as well as everything else. If you want to buy the reusable ones, by all means, go ahead and do it.
Like these were like $30, which if you think about that, that's 3 years or 4 years of the jars that we buy. Yep. So... honestly, it's not that good of a deal.
I don't know. The cheap ones are cheap. This is just if you care about the environment and less waste.
Yeah, that's true. Less waste. Yeah.
For sure. Because I use them once and throw them away.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah, one of us would say highly recommend earplugs. The other one would say what?
What? Bye.